songs, and I'm going to do some mandolin songs. I'm going to do some guitar songs. I'm going to do a bunch of different stuff. And again, this is Ajda the Turkish Queen. So thanks for tuning in. And again, this is really kind of scary. I've never done anything like this before, but hey, it's exciting. All right. So I need to make an announcement here at the beginning, and that is that this is also my community benefit project for the Somerville Arts Council Fellowship that I received. And the goal is to give back to community and spread the word about the Somerville Arts Council grants, which are available to Somerville residents in any artistic discipline. And I'd like to also give a shout out to the Massachusetts Cultural Council, who oversee the state's grant program and are really supporting artists at this time. All right, so hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Feel free to give a comment if you can hear me okay. That would be awesome. I'm going to try to add some comments too. Let's see if I can do that here. Oh, okay. So people can hear me on Instagram. If you're on Instagram right now, can you tell me if you can hear me on Facebook? Okay. I just figured why not try both at once, right? Okay. So let me get started here with the first piece. All right. So this first piece is just an acoustic a cappella chant. Why, 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 why. Why, 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 why. Why, 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 why. Why, 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 why. Chest is a cage, look through window panes, they cage me in. I'm trapped inside, locked away. Chest box, my ribs are a cage to house my discontent, to house my content. Window panes, they cage me in. I'm trapped inside, locked away. Chest box, my ribs are a cage to house my discontent, to house my content. All right. Time to switch instrument. There's going to be a lot of that this evening. So I'm going to start with a Mando song. Thank you to everyone who's wishing me happy birthday. I am 43 today. And I don't know how that happened. Where did all these years go? But I do enjoy the wisdom part about getting older. That is pretty awesome. I'm a silver linings kind of person, so this is going to be the first song I do with a stringed instrument. And as you can see, it's a mandolin. A lot of people think that this is some kind of Turkish instrument when I play it, because sometimes I use kind of an Eastern scale. But it's actually, just a mandolin, which originated in Italy and is often used in American roots music, like bluegrass and things like that. All right, let's do a little sound check here. Let's turn on that chorus. There we go. All right, this song is called Afyon Karahisar Battle Cry, which is a really long title. I know, it's a Turkish word, and that word means Black Fortress of Opium, Black Citadel of Opium, and Black Castle of Opium. So take your pick. And this is inspired by a place in Turkey. There's a town called Afyon, which means opium in Turkish, and there are a lot of opium poppies that grow in the surrounding fields. And there's a really cool fortress on top of this volcanic outcropping. And my father and I went there together and climbed up to the top. And you'll notice the first lyric talks about how many steps it is up to the top, and it is quite a climb. Some 700 steps up to the summit. Some 700 steps if you can climb it atop the corner of your Karahisar. It's a testament to reach the summit. You're a soldier if you can climb it. Stones white from below, but what can fools who see from afar know? You can build castles in the sky, so lovely on high. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So high up and far from ground, so many enemies to crush down. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Locked inside is something ecstatic. Instinct bides you to protect. Dark, but I will defend it to the depths. Battle cry, hymn of the solemn, oh, the glory in a flowery June with poppies in full bloom. You can build castles in the sky, so lovely on high. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So high up and far from ground, so many enemies to crush down. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Thank you. This is so different. It's kind of cool, though. I'm excited to try out this new technology. Look out, baby, because I'm using technology, right? Woo, okay, I'm going to try a brand new one that I've never done for anyone other than my bandmates. And I'm excited and hoping I get it right. The first time you do a new song is always the most gut wrenching. And then after that, you're like, okay, I did it once. I'll try it again. Against myself so that no one else shall know the darkness that subsumes my soul. The sparrow love is my brooding mind. This calls for action. Now is the time. No happy sunny day for those I leave behind. Suicide, suicide note song. I dance upon this precipice, the noose is fixed, the note is writ, no going back now, this is it. And now I see I'm all alone, and the conditions are just right, as I prepare to wander endless night. Suicide, suicide note song. You'll never know. It's in my soul, it's in my soul, it's in my soul. Suicide, suicide note song. Suicide, suicide note song. Consider my job, my duty to contemplate life, love, and lust and hate, and acknowledge another light has now been dim. So draw that bow across your wooden box, an elegy for all we've lost. Play that violin and draw forth horsehair tears. It weeps, it cries, it moans. Oh, hear the wood, it creaks and whirls. Spruce and maple, cherry, brought you home. Suicide note song. Suicide note song. All right, now I'm going to move over to the guitar, and maybe I'll just read a few comments here. See if I can figure out how to read these comments. Okay, thank you. Texas, people are sending out thanks from Texas. Yeehaw! Eddie in Texas is saying hi. Yorgos, my former neighbor, who helped me get the Somerville Arts Council grant. Thank you so much. And by the way, to anyone that that hasn't really heard this music before, please check out my website. I made it myself. It is ajdatheturnishqueen.com. And if you're wondering how to spell that, well, I made a handy sheet with all the information right here. So I've got a virtual tip jar as well. If you want to throw a few bucks in there, it's paypal.me/AjdaTQ. Got my website. I am now on Patreon, so patreon.com/AjdaTQ. And feel free to follow me on Instagram and my Facebook page, Ajda the Turkish Queen for Facebook, and at Ajda Snyder on Instagram. Okay, I'll hold this up again a little bit later. Woo! All right, so. And I just want to say that I feel very lucky. So many of you who follow me on social media know I moved into a new place in July of last year, and it's very cozy. I'm really happy here. And there's a basement, there's a bunker. I'm in a bunker right now, bringing this concert to you. And it's awesome because I can rock out and I don't have to worry about anyone getting mad at me. So that is really nice. So I'm calling it my cyber bunker, cyber studio, just trying to come up with different funny names for it. All right, so let's switch over to guitar. Shaking off the nerves a little bit here. And thanks for tuning in. I have a lot of songs prepared for you tonight. So I understand maybe people can't stay for the whole broadcast, but if you feel like hanging in there with me, that would be awesome. It's nice to have some company because it does get a little lonely during this coronavirus pandemic. All right. We'll do a little sound check here on guitar. Oops, we don't want chorus on for that. That sounds like Nirvana. Every time I hit the guitar with the chorus on, I always think of Nirvana. Okay. Baby's pulling up or rolling out on a cloud. Take me away, take me to the next town. Got those soft sideburns, bring out the girl in me. Teach the highway, they got something to see. These wheels can fly, rising ever higher. Spread wings of steel, wings of steel and rubber. Oh. From your talk to your walk to your coconut smell, you strut like a buck, you give me heaven and hell. Let's get out on the road with the wind in our hair. Put the this town behind us, leave this pit of despair. These wheels can fly, rising ever higher, spread wings of steel, wings of steel and rubber, angel of mine, heavenly lover. Won't you come back? I could never, never, never forget things that you said and the things that you did. Won't you come back? I could never, never, never forget things that you said and the things that you did. All right, so how's that guitar volume out there? Is it sounding okay? I want to see if I can see some of these comments. Okay. Oops, I gotta stay on this page. I can't see the comments. Oh, hey, I can see the comments. Oh, this is exciting. This is so cool. Okay, I just want to make sure the guitar is loud enough. It's so hard because I do miss my big amp a lot. I've got like this tiny little amp. It's like this big, but hey, it's doing the job. All right. Dio move. Okay, yeah. All right, let's just say hi to a few more people. It's my birthday. Okay. Hi, Aunt Kat. Rebecca and Adam brought me a cake last night. That was so exciting. My friend Megan came with a package today. I feel so loved. I've gotten some cards and things. And Irina got me an awesome gift certificate to my favorite steak place, the Stockyard in Brighton, Massachusetts. Hell yeah, I cannot wait to get me some prime rib this weekend. These comments are so sweet. Okay, let's do some more guitar tunes. What did I want to do next? All right. I'll do an upbeat one. Just meaning faster in tempo. There we go. Number one, know that it's not fair. Number two, know that you can't care. Number three, know that it's nowhere but in your heart. Love on the lips of your lover, sweet wine you long to savor. You can try your best to preserve it, but it will leave you blind. Don't lay it down for the rest of the clowns. Don't lay it down for the rest of all fools. Don't lay it down for the rest of the world. It's only the fact of love. My father once long ago warned me not to expect any kind of reward for traveling the path of suffering in the name of love. He said, confusion is par for the course, my child, and love the most dangerous game. You may think that you can tame it, but it will leave you lame. Don't lay it down for the rest of the clowns. Don't lay it down down, for the rest are all fools. Don't lay it down for the rest of the world. It's only the fact of love. Don't lay it down for the rest of the clowns. Don't lay it down for the rest are all fools. Don't lay it down for the rest of the world. It's only the fact of love. All right, let's see here. So comments. This is exciting. Very exciting. This is so cool. I'm psyched that so many of y'all are here. It's really nice. Thank you for joining me. Let's see. Feel free to share this video or start a watch party if that's possible on whatever social media you're taking this in on. Thanks to the people that have been hitting my virtual tip jar at paypal.me/AjdaTQ. I appreciate that. Some birthday bucks for me. Okay, let's see. So this next song is from a various artists album that came out 2 years ago. It's called BC 35, the 35th anniversary of BC Studio, which is owned and operated by my producer engineer, Martin BC. I'd like to give a big shout out to Martin. He has been such an awesome collaborator. He's a nice person and he's really cool and he's super talented and I'm honored to be able to work with him. And I'm hoping to go into the studio this year, later this year when all this is over and I can head down to New York and record a bunch of the new stuff that I'm playing tonight. I really put out a definitive solo album. That's my hope and goal. So any bucks contributed will be helping with that. Also, I do teach voice lessons and beginner guitar and flute. If anyone is interested in lessons, music lessons, we could do some lessons online through Zoom. Hit me up, ajdatq@gmail.com. So this next song is from that BC 35 first volume. There are two, and I will play both songs that I have. So I have a solo recording on that album, and the song is called Take This Ride, and it's about taking a chance in love, even if you know it might crash and burn. Remember when you told yourself you had to take this ride? No matter where the trip may lead, you promised to the night. Oh, is love or life order, or one in the same? You're a slave to your instincts, not playing some game. Lay down like a martyr and let him lead. And how his sun shone on your soul and cast away your cloud. Your lonely room run out of gloom, he banished all your doubt. Oh, he's leaving her changed, he is despite such hard rain. Give a peek to such dreams, just what she needs, let her in. Throw down your resistance and get your heart in the game. Remember when you told yourself you had to take this ride? Your heart's on wings, dizzy, descending from such height. When the ride stops abruptly and you're feeling confused, and it sets your head spinning, you paying love's dues, but you're a slave to the thrill, and you relish the climb. Remember when you told yourself you had to take this ride? All right. So that is available on Bandcamp. And if you just go to the bandcamp.com website, you look up BC35, you will find that album there, and you'll find that song Take This Ride on there. And that came out on Bronson Recordings out of Italy, which is a pretty cool little label. Okay, what's next? How about a sip of water to replenish, to refresh my vocal fold? I'll tell you one thing, in getting ready for this concert, I noticed that it's a little more comfortable just to be able to sing without the microphone in front of me. I always feel a little bit encumbered by that. And honestly, I've thought about getting a headset mic. I know that looks really kind of cheesy, like Britney Spears or something, but I don't know. I think it would be more comfortable. Okay, this next song is called Gone Are the Days, and it was actually written right around the same time as that last song. Gone are the days we would share each other. Gone are the days we would love one another. Now dawns a day so foreign, you're far away. Now dawns a day so foreign and flawed. Used to think we were in this war together, but do we fight side by side or each other? I long to feel his touch, warm and tender. Long to give myself over and surrender. Fool was I to think I could have it all. Fool was I to think I could have it all. Now I know. You pull me in so close and then you push me away. What makes you think you can treat me like this? If I could turn the clock back just a little while. If only fate hadn't played its cruel trick. If only something could change, facts intervening. Only an angel could save us now. You just arrived on my scene and now you're leaving. If only something could turn this thing around. Move closer to me, my love, don't let it go. How can you give up and run out just to leave me cold? Put your faith in me, my love, I'll stick around. This thing's too precious to give up on what we found. Now I Gone are the days we would share each other. Gone are the days we would love one another. Now dawns a day so foreign you're far away. Now dawns a day so foreign and flawed. Thank you. I think I should tune up a little bit. Sounds like this low E string's getting a little wonky on me. But that's what happens when you have a cool guitar with a whammy bar. Look at that, Gretsch. Yes, Gretsch guitars are so awesome. I love this guitar. It was a gift. It's very precious to me. See my guitar strap? We'll do a little gear tour. Look at my little bear. See the bear? That's the front of the bear. And then here's the back of the bear. Check it out, right? Look at that. There's a little tail and some legs. Isn't that cute? Put it together and it makes a cute little soft bear. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna tune. Let me check some comments while I tune. Hi Rachel, hi Dad, hi Barb, hi Deb, Irina, love you baby. Shay, hello. Nina, hello, all my dear pals. This is so cool. This is awesome. I'm so glad I took the plunge. Woo, I was really nervous. I was in the green room before this, and the green room happens to be my kitchen. Funnily enough, that low E string is actually not that off. Okay, I'm going to do a bluesy, kind of a bluesy countryish one. So I was going to do a poll. Again, I'm adapting to this new technology, but if you want to throw an answer in the comments, feel free. One of the questions I wanted to ask was, do you like my gothier, darker tunes, or do you like the rootsy tunes more? It's kind of cool to know what people prefer. They both seem to come out about equally. So I just embrace that and try to honor the muse. Okay, this next one is new, hoping to record it in the studio later this year. And it's called Bad Boys and Outlaws. It's New Year's Day, I step outside and survey my surroundings. Not much has changed, but for every little thing, the wheels of time, they start their turning. After a bit of a brief pause, and I guess I'm looking at another year, loving bad boys and outlaws. Who knows the kind of man that could take me straight to heaven? gonna stick around. But when it's good, you know I'd never trade it. Or did I put my 2 feet back down on the ground? The wheels of time, they started turning. After a bit of a brief pause, and I guess I'm looking at another year of loving bad boys and outlaws. Well, I guess I'm looking at another year loving bad boys and outlaws. All right, thank you. And again, I'll just hold up this handy little sheet I made in case you are interested in my music. If you want to buy it, it's on Bandcamp, it's on iTunes. I also made a Spotify playlist called Realm with Ajda the Turkish Queen. So, feel free to check that all out. And that has a bunch of recordings from different releases. I have a mailing list if you want to be on it. ajdatq@gmail.com. If you're interested in lessons, you can email me at that same address. And feel free to check out my brand new Patreon page for exclusive content. And then my website, ajdatheturkishqueen.com, etc. Okay, so let me switch over to mandolin. And actually, I'm going to take a little break for a second and just answer some questions. If anybody wants to put some questions in the comments, we could do a little mini Q&A while I rest my vocal folds for a moment. Okay, let's see. Vocal trills, thank you. Oh, people like the bear. Awesome. I love the little bear too. Okay, any other questions? Let's see. Wow, my little bear is a hit, huh? I guess I need a strap like that for my mandolin too. Okay. Goth time. People like the bear and the last song a lot. Okay, awesome. Well, I don't really see any questions, so that's okay. That's cool. I'll just keep it rolling with the content here. All right, I'm gonna do some gothier tunes now, since so many people are saying they like the gothy stuff more. But I'm a Texas girl, so that has to come out somewhere. This first tune on the Mando that you're going to hear me play it's called Ashes to Ashes, and it has nothing to do with David Bowie. It is an original song. And again, this is one I'm hoping to record in the studio this year. I'd really like to hear this one on vinyl, especially. I haven't put out any vinyl myself solo or with any of my bands yet, so I'm excited to do that. It's costly, but I think it'll sound great. So, okay. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Cry no more tears, for part we must. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Who shall remain once the star has cut? to ashes and dust to dust. Love comes and it cuts. Hearts once a mirror, now fracture and fissure. An open heart with madness meets. Float on the ocean of dreams, burning you in effigy. Last night I tasted salty kiss, flavors of fear and bitterness. Oh, what a crime to leave unsaid, leave unspoken the heart's head. What a crime to leave unsaid. Shadow like velvet, soft on skin, as you linger and long for him. Ooh. What a crime to leave unsaid, leave unspoken the heart's head. What a crime to leave unsaid. Now all the time she wishes she'd whispered, and in his absence echoes the silence. Ooh, yeah. Sweet sugar so bitter, sugar like winter on her tongue. Never let another in. Thank you. Cyber, thank you. Virtual, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to guitar. And I did see one question in the comments. Rachel, you're a joker. She's asking brown rice or quinoa. Well, neither really excites me, but I guess brown rice. I'm really just not that into quinoa. All right, let's switch over to the guitar. And I will do one more Mando song. I wanted to stagger it so that people that are showing up at different times throughout the broadcast have a chance to see and hear this beautiful little Mando. I feel like I'm forgetting to mention something too. Anyway, if you're just joining us, feel free to share this on your social media. I'm bringing the bear back. People love the bear. It doesn't have a name, if anyone's wondering. Okay. That chorus is still on. I keep forgetting to turn my pedals off and on. I'm definitely operating with a slightly more minimal setup than usual, but the point is just to make some noise, so I feel like mission accomplished on that tip. Okay. I'll do a mellow one. Through the soft focused lens in the Tory gate in my mind, through which I see you softly. Spend more than a minute on the thought, revel in the gift that you gave me. In a reverie on hot summer nights, feel my heart pulling at you like a tide. Try to halt the questioning, sink into a blissful feeling. We don't know why our paths intersected. It's all a big mystery. But I suspect there's something here to explore. You already said that you love me. Handsome man, I wanna roam far and free with you, lose myself in a wonder. Oh, it's easy to love a stranger when you're only seeing half the picture. Wanna let you know that what you've got is really something very special. You've dreamed with me of gardens and places far like California. Afraid of saying too much, don't want to frighten you, but I can't stop thinking about your touch and all the things that you do. That one is called Torrygate Garlands, and it's another newer one that I hope to record later this year when I get into the studio. uh, it's a massive effort, and I love recording in New York with Martin. It's a lot of fun to get out of your comfort zone here, and take a journey, and I feel like it just becomes something bigger in a really cool way. Okay, so let's do. Thank you, those who are clapping. Um, awesome. So I'm gonna do a new song actually, and this one it's called Nina. And for those of you that are watching on Instagram, just be aware that the recording it's gonna cut out pretty soon. So if you want to keep watching, join me over on Facebook. Just go to Ajda the Turkish Queen, and there's an event there, or you can go to ajdatheturkishqueen.com, and right on that page, here's the address for those people that are watching on Instagram. Okay, if you want to keep watching the concert, I still have several more songs left, so join me over there. Okay. All right. This next one is called Nina. Nina, you're gorgeous, and I know someday a man is gonna come and take you away. Nina, you're gorgeous, and I know someday. Nina, you're dear to me, and friends disappear over the years when lovers come. Nina, you're gorgeous, and I fear soon all our carefree summer days will be replaced. Now that Cupid's got his arrow in you. So as you wait, and I watch you go, looking for the one who will last. There's no more sharing girlish hopes and dreams, and saucers full of sisterly secrets. Nina, go forth loving on golden wings. It feels so good to do a new song for the first time and get through it and it all goes okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. What's next? All right. I guess I will do this one, and it's called Dark Side. I'm gonna turn up just a little. This is also one that I recorded for the whole BC35 thing, but I didn't release it yet, and I might redo it in the studio, so it hasn't been released. you went to the dark side. Well, tell me now, what did you find? So you went to the dark side. Well, tell me now, what did you find? Did you lose yourself, get lost in my light? After you left me, nothing left to give. Well, I know from here on out, I ain't gonna be no filly and no man's stable. So you went to the dark side. Well, tell me now, what did you find? That one's called Dark Side. Okay, and let's see, what else do I have left? Okay, so I only have a couple songs left. And thanks again for everyone who's tuned in at all and who's stayed through the whole thing. So I think I'm going to do another kind of rootsy one. I'm actually very proud of this song. I feel like it's one of the best things I ever wrote. It's called Mighty Fine Day. Standing right here with a gun in my hand, a year after you left me, I'm gonna shoot the dark clouds right out of the sky, prove to myself that I'm free. And it's a mighty fine day to let you go. It's a mighty fine day to let you go. It's a mighty fine day to let you go. These demons that drag me down, they haunt and follow me, leave me crying to the heavens, how long will this hurt? Give my soul some peace on our street of broken dreams, on our street of broken dreams, on our street of broken dreams. Oh. That's just how it goes, you tell me. You say it's always gonna sting, but how to stop my remembering and cure this heat of feeling for this passion that I'm in. Oh, this passion that I'm in. Oh, this passion passion that I'm in. All right, Dark Side. Oh, sorry, actually. Woo, I get them confused sometimes. My own song titles. Man, I've written a lot of songs at this point. And when I don't do one for a while, I really gotta dust it off. That one is called Mighty Fine Day. Okay, this next tune is called, where's my set list? It's called, okay, so this is a new one. It's called Temple of Fortune. I've played it maybe once or twice live. This one has a story as well. The story of this song is that back in 2015, I went to the Salem, Massachusetts Film Festival. I love Salem. It's a great place to play. It's a great place to party, just to hang out. It's really cool. Love it. And I was at the film festival. It was February or January. It was cold. And they had some documentaries going, and I saw a documentary about Morphine and Mark Sandman. And it talked about his last day. And he was in Italy playing a festival with his band, and it was really hot that day. And there was a place near where they were playing, I believe it was up in the mountains, and it was called the Temple of Fortune. So this song kind of reflects on his last day. It was a very touching documentary, and I'm pretty sure you can find that online, even on Facebook, etc. You just Google Mark Sandman or Morphine documentary. Thank you for bearing with my tuning. Normally I would have a guitar tech doing this, but times are tough. Just kidding, I don't really have a guitar tech. But if somebody wants to be my guitar tech, email me, ajdatq@gmail.com. Okay. There we go. On your last day, you look down from the Temple of Fortune, and your love tried to follow, but she never could find. On her motorcycle, follow the dreams you once shared. If you're seeking hidden secrets, you'll find them there. In the Temple of Fortune, in the Temple of Fortune. The ashes lie above our heads, and we sit and wait and stare. Your legacy and lore, like a door that is open to the Temple of Fortune, to the Temple of Fortune, to the Temple of Fortune. Okay. Wow. Man, this has flown by. I was nervous, but this is really exciting. So I'm still excited. An hour later, an hour plus into it. I'm gonna switch over to the mandolin now. And then I will do one more Mando song and one more guitar song. And again, if you like what you're seeing, feel free to share this video. And it will be posted again after it airs. And if you want to check out any of my sites and my music in the future, here's the information, okay? I just made a handy dandy little one sheet with my website, and oops, that's a little crooked. And then I have a Spotify playlist, I've got a Patreon page, my website. Doing this concert actually really helped me get even more organized, so I'm thankful for that. Okay, I'm just quickly tuning here. So come back to the guitar. It sounds good. And I'm really looking forward to reading your comments after I go off the air. Okay, all right. I say okay a lot, and I'm aware of that. I was gonna wear lipstick tonight, but then I was like, oh, I'm playing the flute. I'll look at like the, Wild at Heart. I didn't want to go for that look, so I decided to skip it. Okay, this next tune is called Ari, and it has a story. The story behind this song is back in 2006, I was going through a phase where I was really into the whole Warhol factory, and I was learning about the different characters that were part of that whole landscape. And Nico being one of them, I got really into Nico. I went through a huge Nico phase. And funnily enough, a few years later, several years later, I would go through a big Dio phase, which many of you know from my Dio tribute, Aj Dio. But in 2006, it was all about Nico. And again, I saw a documentary. I watched many documentaries about her and read some books about her, and she was quite a fascinating character. And she has a son that was fathered by the French film actor Alain Delon. And when the child was born, apparently Alain Delon rejected the child and claimed he didn't have anything to do with him. But then, he looked so much like his father, it was kind of hard to deny. But Alain Delon's mother ended up raising Ari because Nico was too busy off being a rock star. And so this song kind of talks about their relationship, and one of the more unfortunate things that united them besides their blood relation was heroin addiction. And this song is off of the very first Black Fortress of Opium album, which is self-titled Black Fortress of Opium. And that is available on Bandcamp if you're interested. blackfortressofopium.bandcamp.com. And if anybody buys any CDs through Bandcamp, I'll be mailing them out. And I'm happy to autograph things if people would like that. I have a really cool metallic pen. Okay. And also, just want to put in a quick note. If you're a graphic designer at all and you feel like designing some artwork for me, I can always use help with that stuff because I can do the music stuff, but I'm not so good with the graphic design. So hit me up, ajdatq@gmail.com, okay? All right, this song is called Ari. Ari, you're a Frenchman, you're a German, not your choice or decision. Ari, Ari, are you ready? Ready, it is coming. It is here. Ari, Ari, are you ready? It is coming. It is here. 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 Grandmama, Daddy made you choose between me and him. He was an actor, Mama sang in bellow. Your mother was strange, caught in the Middle Ages. She brought you an orange from America. Then when you got older, she brought you potent poisons. A Afghan, a Delon, an only child, a little boy, lost between countries, lost between parents. I can't know your pain, but I too am an only child, and I too love your mother. Ari, Ari, are you ready? Ready, it is coming. It is here. Ari, Ari, are you ready? Already, it is coming. It is here. 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 When it got too bad, she sang. When she got too sad, she drew it into her, channeling spirits of Morgan Le Fay. A European stuck in New York, surrounded with weirdness, she fit right in. They shot her father in the head, the Nazis that is. She traded her beauty for rejection and addiction. Tiring of all the staring faces, but they kept staring just in a different way. Ari, Ari, are you ready? Ready, it is coming. It is here. Ari, Thank you. Okay, gonna say goodnight to the Mando, and I'm gonna do one more tune for you this evening. Again, thanks for joining me. If you like the tunes, throw a buck in my virtual PayPal, paypal.me/AjdaTQ. I put together a lot of music for this concert. It's good. You know, I've been in several bands at this point, and I've written a lot of songs, and it's exciting to put together a set list for a show because I just have this breadth that I can bring out, and that's exciting. I know things are really scary with this virus and the pandemic, but I've been feeling very creative and working on a lot of new material, and that feels really good. So there is joy in that. All right, this last tune for the evening is called Siren Calling Your Mind, and it is an unreleased Black Fortress of Opium song. We do have a recording of it. It just needs to be mastered, and those may get put out at some point. Artwork would really help. My graphic designer passed away a few years ago, sadly. And anyway, this one's called Siren Calling Your Mind. Ooh, that sounds wretched. Let me just retune. I don't want to start it off and then it's all wonky. I thought I tuned it too before for you. Classic. Okay, let's try that again. She's exotic like nothing else you have seen. You want so badly to touch her, but you're not her kind of thing. She's calling your number, dialing your mind. Gotta deal with the dial, got a hook on your line. She's sending the signal, you hearing the tone, luring you near, and you don't even know. You follow the call to its origin, tell you just what she's thinking. I want him, I want him, I want him, I want him. Siren calling your mind, siren calling you, siren calling your mind, siren calling you. She could you the heavens, oh, but the waiting is hell. Things just might take a turn, one can never tell. The conditions are changing, opening up. There's a space in the clearing. Chances moving in, moving in. Siren calling your mind. Siren calling you. 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 I've got to be able to hang on if I want to. I've got to be able to hang up if I need to. I've got to be able to take off if I want to. I've got to be able to take off if I need to. La 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 Siren calling your mind, siren calling your mind, siren calling your mind, siren calling your mind, siren calling your mind. All right, and that is all she wrote. I'm happy to take a few questions if anybody wants to put questions in the comments. Hit me up. Come on, it's my birthday. Ask me something. Keep it civil. Okay, earlier Rachel was asking about beans, but I don't want to talk about beans. Ask me something. Ask me something musical. Or just ask me how my birthday is going. Ask me if I already had cake. Ask me if I had some champagne. The answer to both of those is yes, by the way. My friend Megan brought me some kava, which is really awesome because I forgot to buy some. And my dad got me a beautiful cake. You probably already saw that in my new profile photo. All right. Well, I don't see any questions coming in, and that's totally cool. I hope you all enjoyed the concert. Again, feel free to check out my music. Oh, wait, there is a question. Jesse's asking how the cake was. It was great. So good. Lindell's Bakery in Somerville, Massachusetts. Mwah, 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 mwah. Yeah, so the story with that goes, the first year my dad got me a cake, it was a surprise. I didn't know it was coming, and the doorbell rings, and this guy shows up with a cake, and cake is like my favorite, cake and steak pretty much. But anyway, this guy shows up with a cake from Lindell's Bakery, and I was living in at the time, and it was so beautiful. It had all just flowers on it, and so every year after that, I demand, Dad, give me a cake from Lindell, so he knows the deal. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am getting questions now. This is exciting. My first, okay, John is asking what my first instrument was. Well, technically, I did my first public vocal performance was in the 4th grade. I went to Lantern Lane Elementary School in Missouri City, Texas, and I was in a show called SRO, Standing Room Only, and I sang You Made Me Love You. So I do have Shipped to Judy Garland. And I did watch that movie that just came out with Renee Zellweger. I really liked it. That was my first music performance. And then I started playing the flute at age 12 in the sixth grade. And then I started teaching myself guitar and banjo. I have a tenor banjo. I didn't bust that out tonight, but hey, man, I flute, bando, guitar. So I started teaching myself when I was a teenager. And I love getting new instruments. It inspires me to come up with new songs. Okay, so other questions. Kate is asking, what am I going to wear when we go back to the clubs? Okay, and shows. Well, actually, I was in Salem probably about a month before all this started. I went to my first divorce party, and before the party, my best friend Irina and I went shopping at a really cool store called Die With Your Boots On in Salem. And I got a really cool black top that is just like off the hook. I need to work on it a little bit to make it look flattering, but it was super on sale and I'm excited. So that's probably the first thing where. Okay, my PayPal. People are asking where they can put tips in the virtual tip jar. And PayPal, it's paypal.me/AjdaTQ. If that helps to see. And then other stuff. I really got it together, guys. I'm super organized this time. Oh, so this has been so exciting. I really have enjoyed this. So I hope to do some more concerts and just try out all the different places you can do them. Maybe I'll do a YouTube concert. Going to try that. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to end the video here. This was a long set, and I feel like relaxing and enjoying the rest of my birthday. Feel free to send me a message and tell me what you thought of the concert. And thank you. Take care. Stay safe.